The story that ran in this weekend's USA Today about Marshawn Lynch and his dad prompted Fathers Incorporated to elaborate on an old but familiar story of the impact of fatherlessness as told through our documentary, Spit in Anger. Here is what we know and understand about the need to save our sons.
My name is Emmanuel Bravo, and I play for Davie High School here in Mocksville, North Carolina. I used to get really angry because I'm like, why can you not be the father that you're supposed to be?
He has a father figure in his life now. My husband, he's a great dad to him, and he understands his anger, but he's destined to get him to walk away from the anger that he's feeling so that he can get something done positively. And sometimes when he gets angry, he doesn't want to do this or he doesn't want to do that, or he'll half do this or half do that, and he'll say, well, I'm just so angry because I can't get my dad to talk to me about what he needs to talk to me about.
I get frustrated on the fact that he doesn't want to talk to me. I mean, I feel that every time I just want to have just one conversation about something about him or get to know him, he thinks as if I'm trying to have another conversation about why he wasn't here or why does he treat me the way he does, and I really don't want that because that's not what that's about. I mean,
hello, I'm Devon Holman. I'm the head football coach at Davie County High School. So when you see a kid that is in a single home, especially without a father, you can tell it's some in the way they are when it comes to discipline, because they're not used to a male role model being a disciplinarian in their life.
My name is Apostle H. Matthew Valdes Jr., and I am the senior pastor of New Resurrection Life Christian Center right here in Mocksville. We tend to, as parents, African American, we tend to get angry first and not listen. And I've had to learn how to hear what he's saying and understand it. I've had to listen to my wife tell me, the background so that I could understand how to approach it.
He's doing everything that I want my father to do. It's just like, I don't understand. I'm like, how is it that this man here who only known me for maybe ever since I was 13 years old, and my dad knew I was here my whole life, and why does it have to take somebody else to do your job?
I'll never forget, he caught his first bass, and he was just overjoyed, but he was more overjoyed because I was proud of him, and so I kept the fish. I said, I'm gonna get it mounted. And
the live fish, you got it mounted?
I haven't made it in the freezer. I'm gonna mount it though. I'm going to mount it. It's in the freezer. I'm going to mount it.
One time we went fishing, and I think this was the best time I ever had, and I caught me a bass. I think it was almost about 2-3 pounds, and we just had a great time. And at that time, I think I got home, and I was sitting in my room, and I was sitting there like, why am I having such a good time with him, and my dad is, probably out, just hanging and not even trying to call and say, son, maybe one day I should come down from Florida, come get you, and, maybe we just come and have a good time.
How much more does it bother you to know that not only is he a guy who's not contributing to your life, but he's also a man of God?
Wow. And a lot of times,
let's be honest, we have a lot of people in the pulpit, and we become what their father was. If he was a woman chaser, some of us are right there in the pulpit. Mm-hmm. If he was drunk, some of us are right there in the pulpit. Let's just be honest.
How much of the anger do you take to the field?
Oh, most of the time I take it all. If I get out there, I don't know, it's kind of weird that I do that, but when I look at the whole defense, I look at, when I have the football in my hand, I picture my mom being right there. And then I just picture him, all of the whole defense is out there, and it's just him. And all I try to do is, I try to protect my mom, and I try to protect all my feelings and everything that's hurting inside. I put it into that football. And when I'm running and I see him, I try to either run him over or I try to move away from him. And when I get tackled, I get frustrated because I'm like, I'm trying to get away from you, and you're right there. And it eats inside of me when, like, if we get a 3 and out or it's an interception, because all I can see is him, and it's just like, okay, I'm ready to get out there and I'm ready to just score and get away from him. you know, so we can win the game.
And kids say, well, I'll play football, coach, because that's a way that I can let my aggression out, you know, and which is good in some aspects. At the same time, that kid needs healing.
And you pray and hope that what you have seen, that curse is really broken. Even if he tries to go and do it, he understands that's not the way it is. So now, then after that, it comes to prayer to say, we pray and hope the curse is broken.
I need to be the person to break that curse and show my kids that I'm gonna be here no matter what happens, and I'm not, you know, gonna let so much of the frustration with my dad, you know, come over y'all and I take it out on y'all, and then I just leave and do exactly what he's doing, what he used to do.
Ask children what's wrong. What's bothering you? What's bothering you? Don't just get up here and tell them, oh boy, you're gonna be all right.
Get over it.
Get over it. No, what's wrong? And he said, why am I not good enough for my dad?
73% of today's black children are born into out-of-wedlock households. This is neither a guaranteed recipe for an NFL football contract or prison. However, it is a critical indication that our boys struggle in life when a responsible father doesn't set the foundation for healthy manhood. Join us this Friday, February 6th for National Save Our Sons Night. For more information, visit www.saveoursonsnight.com.